Hi everyone, today we will import or we will create our first weapon in a game, but first of all I would like to show you that I add one more enemy to our game, and I did it absolutely in the same way as I add model of our player to the game. So if you are interested in it, you could find it in a previous video, and I will set a link to this model to Sketchfab in a video in the comments. And so let's create our weapon. First thing which we should do is go to our player prefab and open it. Just be sure that you open it in a prefab, and let's find a hand in the hierarchy. Right shoulder, arm, hand. Perfect. So after this right hand, let's create new empty object, which will be uh, equipped weapon. And like a child to equip a weapon, let's put a prefab of a weapon which we will use. Like first weapon, I will create a sword. So in my imported assets, I just will find my sword prefab here. It's it's huge, so I will do this much more smaller, so maybe point like this. Let's look. I think that's okay, and let's just delete this collider. And now let's go back to scene and let's hit play button to find a correct position for our sword. So I will press pause, and let's again find our sword. Here, yeah, and my prefab is static, so just let's uncheck this. Oh, perfect. And now we could change the position. So first of all, let's rotate, put it a little bit down. So like this. And now when we are still in the play mode, let's just copy a values of our transform component. So copy component, and now let's go back to our scene, and in player prefab just put a values correct values for our sword component. What we should do now, I will create a new folder which I will call weapons. Inside we will create a sword, and we need to create a prefab of our weapon in this folder, and then we will just delete our weapon in a scene. Now we should go back to our scripts, to our fight script, and we will instantiate our prefab of our sword in the beginning of the game. So what we should to do is to create a new serialized fields. So the first one will be a weapon prefab. Which is equal to null. Then we need to create a position where we will instantiate our prefab of sword. So serialized field, transform weapon spawn point. And the last thing which we should do is to change an animation of our attack. So we need to get a reference to animator, to override animator, which we didn't create yet, but we will do this in a few seconds. So serialized field, animator, override controller. Animator override controller, and let's name it like a weapon animator override is equal to null as well. So now let's create a start method for now. Start, and inside this start method we will call our spawn weapon method, which we didn't create, but we will. Spawn weapon, and let's create this method. And inside of this method we will just instantiate our weapon prefab. So instantiate what and where weapon prefab, and where it will be a weapon spawn point. Also, in this spawn weapon method, we will get an access to our animator to override our animation. So animator is equal to get component animator, and then animator dot runtime animator controller is equal to our weapon animator override. Let's save this. Let's go back to Unity. Let's create a new animator controller override inside our sword folder. So create animation here, animator controller, override controller, and this is, we will call it like sort animation override controller. Inside we should put a controller which we would like to override. This is our character controller. And here we will just choose which animation we would like to override. For us it will be punch animation. And I will use this animation melee attack one-handed. Perfect. Now let's go to our player prefab and put all components to our fight script. So our weapon animator override, like a weapon spawn point, we will put this right hand component, and then we need to put our weapon prefab here. Now everything should be correct. Let's play. Let's hit the play button and let's have a look. Yeah, we have a weapon in hand, and let's have a look. Yeah, animation also works. We didn't use a punch animation, but we didn't change a fight damage of our player, so he died like a first one, even that he has a sword. But all of these things we will change in a few next videos. We will create scriptable objects for different kind of weapons. I think just for simplicity, I will create just 3 kinds of weapons. This will be our sword, like a one-handed, axe, like a two-handed, and a bow. But all of this we will do in the next video, so see you in the next video.